Hey, how are you? All right, boys, buckle up. It's go time, baby. We got some more of these car payments, okay? It's the new normal around here. All right, like this chick here. She goes, when I pay $800 a month for a car payment and $300 for car insurance just because I wanted a 2024 vehicle. God, that's rich.
Don't forget, I'm also just a girl.
I could be wrong, but I think that's where like equality in the world exists. That happens to guys too. But I will say I do think women have, and ladies, if you're watching this, tell me if I'm tripping. I think women do have a lower car insurance rate. So I might be identifying differently in the future. This dude's cool. If you're new here, welcome, by the way. We're going to have some fun, all right? Not too much fun, but let's get deep, but not too deep. This dude's Car Questions Answered is his YouTube channel. Pretty cool cat.
Affordable cars no longer exist in our market.
And the middle class has been sliced and diced by inflation for the past 2 to 3 years.
Vehicle affordability, it is in crisis mode.
More than 80% of Americans can't afford to buy a new car right now. It is $101,000. You need to make over $100,000 right now to be able to afford a new car.
The average car payment in America.
Just think about that. Actually, you don't need to make $100,000 a year. They will give you a $500, $600 car payment. No problem. They don't care. No money, no credit, no problem. God bless America. Classic.
Today is $503. That's just cray cray. That's nutty. If you invest $500 in a decent growth stock mutual fund from age 30 to age 70, you'll have over $5 million.
I had to cut him off. He just started going down a tangent. But the only thing I really took away from that is I love when older people say cray cray. It just makes sense. If you're new here, I'd like to read you guys' comments throughout the video from previous videos. Keep it fun, keep it light, keep it loose. This dude goes, I always was told, this guy goes, I was always told to pay payments to build credit. If you can afford it, even if you have money to buy it outright. Okay, that's fair, because there's this dude, this guy here, he's got a channel called Chow Time, and he's reacted to a couple of these vids that I do, and he brought up a great point about that too, building the credit. But here's the one thing that, and I agree with that, that's cool, all right? Credit is king, right? But as somebody who has had a repossession, sorry, the camera cut out. But as someone who's had a repossession and I've also paid off a car. So when I got the repo, basically I was stupid. I want a BMW. I want the black on black with the leather interior. You know what I mean? And, I only had $7,000 on the loan. It was a $15,000 car, put down $7,000. But what I didn't know was the maintenance was going to cost me $2,000 every 2 months. And basically, I just said, fuck it. I went and copped another car with what credit I did have before I turned in the BMW, which is still a repo. But but still, paying off that other car did nothing for my credit. I think the repo outweighed that so heavy that they were just like, you're screwed, dude. Good luck, bro. Anyways, this guy goes, you listened to Dave Ramsey and bought a $4,000 used car.
Most of you are just stupid.
Idiot, you listen to me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually big on buying used cars. All right? I mean, if you can, obviously, if you get a $4,000 car, that comes with a risk. And if you live in the winter and somewhere where it snows, I probably wouldn't do it. If you live in like Florida where I do, totally. Fuck it. $5,000 car, who cares? But I feel like if you can find that sweet spot, 10 to 15 grand, I feel like you could pretty chill, which is totally doable, by the way.
I mean, just most of America is just straight up car stupid. You fleece your car, acting like when you rented your car, you did a good deal. Give me a break. And the stupid thing loses 60 to 70% of its value when you buy a new one in the first 4 years that you drive it. So you turn $30,000 into $11,000 and then scratch your head and wonder why you can't get ahead financially.
I want to.
Hey, when you put it that way, though, it does make sense. How I turned $30,000 into $11K. Buy my course.
Talk a little bit about cars, because cars are something that's way more attainable for the average American. A lot of people have cars. If you don't live in the middle of a city center somewhere where there's excellent public transportation, chances are you own a car. And the problem is, it's getting to the point where people can't even afford that anymore. Right now, guys, the cost of a new car payment is almost as much as rent used to cost. The monthly payment for a brand new vehicle hit a brand new high in the final quarter of 2023, and it's now at $739 per month. The previous quarter was $736 per month, and a year prior to that, it was $717 per month. So as you can see, this is a figure that continues to creep up, and up. And it's not even just the car payment that has increased like crazy. The down payment has also substantially increased to a record high of $7,000 for a brand new car. On top of all of that, there are now more people than ever that have $1,000 a month or more car payments. And this
Could you imagine, like, think about this. I'm going to go a little, I'm going to go a little conspiracy. Could you imagine if, like, you know, the powers that may be, if that even exists, like a group of men sitting in a room and they're like 30 years ago, they're going, picture this. He goes, in the future, your rent eventually will be your car payment. And they go, They're like, it's genius. They'll never see it coming. Anyways, I don't know why I just thought that. I'm a bit nuts.
Dumbest thing I've ever heard. 13, 14, 1,200 on cars? On one vehicle?
Hey, people do it, man. This guy goes, unfortunately, I'm one of those idiots that has a $650 car note on a 2019 Nissan Rogue. They'll never get me again. Oh, God, that's fucking rich. Oh, on a fucking Nissan. God, that is just tremendous, dude. Here, take a hit. Okay? Good luck with that. I'm not saying Nissans are bad cars. I'm just saying. This person goes, without those car payments, the U.S. would go under. The U.S. economy is not based on savings. It's based on debt. Okay, good debt, bad debt. This guy goes, social media glamorizes all this debt. Yeah, see, I don't know anymore. Things just aren't making sense to me. Okay, this lady right here is really going to not make any sense either. Wait for that one. But people are like, how do you get ahead? $700 a month car payment. That's how you get ahead. Debt is good. Savings is bad. Okay? And it's like, I don't know what's going on. I think I might need to start doing things backwards, to be honest. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. This one's rich, though. How to get a car without a down payment. Yeah, you just walk in. They'll just hand you one. That's normal.
Utilize knowing the facts about down payments and that you're not supposed to pay them, and how to get you a car without a down payment. Now, first, we already know that a down payment is illegal using 15 U.S. Code 1605 and 15 U.S. Code 1662B for boy.
How much?
And now down payments are illegal, according to her, some lady on TikTok, and from me, some dude on the internet. Yeah, I know. That's wonderful. Oh, this is great. I love these ones. How much is your car payment? Astronomical.
What's your car payment?
Just 800.
How much is your car payment?
1,800, just like my cousin.
How much is your car payment?
500.
How much is your car payment?
0.
How much is your car payment?
I paid it in full in cash, right there and then.
Damn right. A mechanic, some dude named Diego. I trust him. You know what I mean? You just get a good feeling about him. Good man.
How much is your car payment?
I just paid off my car salon.
Hey,
How much is your car payment?
$481.
How much is your car payment?
$660, but I paid $650.
If you are in a...
You know, but after hearing those car payments earlier with like the thousands, the 700s, it's like, that's like the brainwashing thing. You hear 488 and you go, that's a pretty solid deal. 488? That's a steal. Oh, this one is great, dude. This matches up with the other chick saying down payments are illegal. This one's rich. This is where we're at in society.
Car financing contract. Watch this video. You can actually get your down payment back, cancel your contract, and get your title to your car lien free if that auto dealer committed fraud in the transaction. Now, if you
So she's like, so all you got to do is commit fraud on the fraudsters. But apparently these down payments are like illegal. I highly doubt any of this is true. But she's claiming you could just go in and basically steal a car from a dealership. This is what she's claiming. I'm gonna have to give her a call.
You want to know how? That's when you got to hit me up on the gram for the class.
Could you imagine somebody actually paying for that? Oh my God, that is just phenomenal. This guy goes, I love how people are trying to justify their outrageous car payments as normal. It's the classic tale our parents used to tell us. If you all of your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? Well, a lot of people seem to be jumping off the bridge by the dozens. Because glad to see there are still good, wholesome people left that see this disaster. Commence the repossessions. Yeah, I don't know what that girl knows that we don't. But I feel like if I got a class from her, my car would just get repossessed. You know what I mean? That's all I feel. Yeah, I mean, these like contracts that they make are just, God, right up your ass. You know what I mean? This dude goes, you cannot take a vehicle back to the dealership for any reason once the purchase is complete. Makes sense to me.
No such thing as a voluntary repo, voluntary surrender, taking the car back, none of that stuff. This is exactly what you call a repossession.
Guilty. Yeah, I thought, so naive of me, 25-year-old Jack. I thought like just calling him up, being like, hey, think we could work something out here? Okay? You guys, I started blaming them. I go, you guys sold me a piece of shit for a top dollar. And I'm not even mad at you. You sold me that, okay? Car didn't run, but man, boy, it looked good.
And it will affect your credit score by at least 100 to 150 points. But don't take it from me. My man Deshaun, the auto advisor, is going to give you the real and exactly why this is the case.
It actually hit my credit score like 250 points. Right in the pooper.
Let's go.
Deshaun, can I take a car back after I buy it? In most cases, no. With cars, there's no right of rescission, which means the contract is binding the moment you sign and drive off with the product. So you got to be very, very careful when selecting the car. You better make sure you have shopped, because once those deals are signed and sealed, there's a reason you don't hear about thousands of lawsuits around the country. Why? We know people are getting ripped off, making bad deals. Why don't we hear about these lawsuits? Because every time a person says, I want to sue a dealership, they say, hey, did you sign something? Yeah, I signed this. You got nothing. So the name of the game is being very careful with your selecting of the car, making sure you know what the warranty is before you purchase it, making sure you've shopped enough cars to know you're paying a great price before you ever sign, because once you sign, the deal is in stone.
Dude, could you imagine buying a car from someone like that? You know what I mean? That would be me as a car salesman. You know what I mean? I'm like, just so you know, a terrible decision, Deborah. Like, hey, you know what? At least there's people out here like that kind of, you know, but hey, a lot of us, we walk in there, at least I did, and you just want the car. You just want the car. You're not thinking about it, you know? You're not thinking about, it didn't hit me. You guys tell me if you have any car payments when it actually sank in. Because for me, it was about 6 months in. That's when it hit me. I said, I got to pay this every month for 5 years? I was like, help! Yeah, no, and this is where we're at. This is great. This lady here, she's flexing because she paid off her car in cash. And that's where we're at now. That's where we're at in society. Just to have a paid off car is like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know it ain't my new car that I bought cash. Peach got a big bag. Play with her. Don't play with her. It was bought cash, no car payment.
There you go, sugar.
Daddy truck was also bought cash. No car payment. Big bag talk. Big bag energy.
And I think the best part, it's like, and the worst part is a lot of us can't even afford to go buy something 15 grand cash, 20 grand cash, or even if you can, right? Like right now, if I wanted to, I could go buy a car for 20 grand. Just out, just done. But then I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be out 20 grand. Because it's so hard. I don't want to speak negatively and like one of those crystal chicks. You are what you think about. Your words put into existence, but it is true. If you think like I can never afford that, then you can't. And then you also think to yourself, I don't think I could ever afford that. Anyways, this person goes, this car series is my favorite. My car note is $300, and that's low to me. I want a new car, but the way people are paying rent for cars makes me ill. I'll pay this car off the next few months and then ride it until the wheels fall off. That's awesome. Yeah, man, just keep saving and saving. And then, once you have a plethora of money that's worth nothing because of hyperinflation, you just walk. I'm just kidding. That's so negative. I'm just playing around. Having a little fun with it, okay? Take a hit, chill out. This person goes, if someone wants to pay those hefty car payments, I say let them. After all, someone has to buy the car new so that I could buy it pre-owned a few years later. That's awesome. Makes 0 sense to me to overpay for a depreciating asset. Yes, I do finance the pre-owned, but I pay them off very early. I paid the last 5-year loan off in 2.5 years, even though I had enough cash on hand to pay in full. FICO score today is 829. Yeah, well, screw you, dude, okay? Because mine's nowhere near that. I'm just kidding. Congratulations on that. Smart man. This person goes, my highest car payment was $1,350 a month. I can't whistle. I was intending to purchase the vehicle in cash, but the dealership offered me $2,500 off if I financed through their lender. Yeah, man, they want you to pay to play for everything, okay? Phones, shoes, you could finance shoes online now. Okay, this jacket is financed. $15.99 a month for 1 year, no interest. I'll hook you up, link in the description. I'm just kidding. It's from a secondhand store. But, yeah. But he says here, he goes, after reading the terms, the loan, he put down $100 down payment, and he paid it off in 2 weeks because there was no prepayment penalty. And that's awesome. And I get that. Build your credit, right? Good debt, bad debt. I understand that. But you guys leave your thoughts, okay? As this crazy car payment saga continues and the cost of everything just... I love it. It's perfect. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, a lot of people want to get rich for like the vanity of it and like the luxury lifestyle. Not me. I just want to get rich so that I could have peace of mind and afford a 2023 Toyota Tacoma and live in a house that has a bedroom on it, with running water and toilet paper. God, it's just rich. God bless America. His name was my name too. God, solid talk. You guys leave your thoughts. Shout out to all my Patreon members. I love you guys. And, geez, happy Friday. You know what I mean? This is classic. Love it.